Ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome to the watch along as Forest will take on Aston Villa at the world famous. Let's get into it. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to the watch along as Forest have a real good opportunity to close the gap on those teams above us, because as things stand now, it looks like Liverpool are drawing with Fulham 2 apiece. Arsenal drew with Everton. The question is, are you looking up or are you looking over the shoulder? Let's get started, guys. If you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you're new. Can you all hear me okay, by the way? Just let me know. Okay, Liverpool have drawn with Fulham. The match has officially come to a close. Okay, loads to get on about. Shout out to Chris, the legend, with the 23 months, and he's got that beautiful, beautiful City Ground set of Lego. Thank you so much, Chris. Oh, crap. Why won't that let me? Hold on, guys, one sec. Okay. All right, fine. Sorry, I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right, can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? PE teacher will be sacked. Yeah, they lost late. So for those of you joining late, let me run you through the scoreline. So Arsenal drew 0-0 with Everton. Liverpool drew 2-2 with Fulham after being behind. And Newcastle tonked Leicester 4-0. Wolves lost in the last second to Ipswich, man. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate it. Jess with the £2. She says, evening Wolfie, a win and we go forth. Oh no, don't say things like that, Jess. You get me more nervous. But yes, I've looked and you're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you so much for the £2, Jess. I appreciate it. And then that brings us on to Forest versus Villa. So the team news is in. Don't you start. Right. The reason I'm late coming on is because of him. Because of him. Mr. freaking celeb. Who, by the way, Sazan said sorry for missing my birthday. It's not forgotten, mate. It's not forgotten. Out in Thailand with his lady boys. Sorry. Anyway, let's shout out to Brucey. Make sure you listen to all his weird music. All right, he did say sorry. He did say sorry, but I had to call him to get him to say sorry. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the lovely Steph. How you doing? Cheers for my vacation, representing in Key West, Florida. Well, we got Brucey on the east side. We got Steph on the west, well, the east side of the west side. We got everyone everywhere. Just go away. Just leave me alone, mate. I'm done with you. I'm done with you, mate. I am done. Yeah, he's putting me off. He's putting me off. He's putting me off. Are we filling up the midfield, Pat? I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Let's have a quick look at the team sheet. Wait, I need to find the button for that. While I'm doing that, get those likes up, guys. Get those likes up. Let's have a look at the team sheet. Boom, there you go. Okay, this is what I think the team is going to play as. Would have stayed home if I knew Brucey wasn't going to your birthday, says Wing. In it, Brucey, the amount of people that just turned around and went home when they figured out that you'd faked it, that you weren't coming, man. Unbelievable. James is in Guatemala. Go say hi to Bruce. Oh, no, you're not near Brucey. What am I saying? What's his score prediction? Go on, Brucey. Give him your score prediction, because I asked him that question on the phone. And I'll let him tell you the answer. I'll let him tell you the answer. Okay, in terms of the team sheet, all right, I just want it on the record. I've put it on the screen there. You can all see it. You can all see it. He says he's going to make it up, right? You don't need to make it up to me. I don't like you. You need to make it up to these guys that you let down, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's not what he said earlier, by the way. He said 4-0 Villa. Anyway, the team sheet, right? I think it's a Christmas tree formation. I think he's packed out the midfield. I'm not against it because I think that's the right play. I am a bit against Ryan Yates playing. I don't know what you would do, though, if you were going to pack out the midfield. Who else could you bring in to do it? I guess it has to be it. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Shout out to what's my name. Nailed it in one. Why is Yates in the CDM role? I don't know, bro. It's like I can't see who else can be there. I really can't. Alejandro with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, buddy. Let's see who they've gone to. They've gone to Grand Slagus. It's gone to DC. It's gone to Sosa. It's gone to Geordie Toon for life. It's gone to old school Shredder as well. Make sure you show Alejandro some love for gifting you because you get to see all the goals as they go in. Exclamation mark member if you want to see the goals. Formation feels too Cooper-esque. I don't think so, bro. I'm not against this formation. I'll be honest with you. I think this is the formation we should have played against Man City. Alejandro, thank you again so much for your generosity, buddy. Appreciate it. What time's kickoff? Kickoff is in exactly 22 minutes. 22 minutes. So we got plenty of time to get through everything. Okay, so the other way this formation could play. How do I grab a subscription gift? It randomly selects, mate. It randomly selects. Shout out to Tom as well. How you doing, Tommy boy? Size in the house as well. We sure Dominguez is in the midfield and not stuck on the right wing like he has been before. So exactly, a nice segue there from Sai, because that's exactly what I'm going to talk about. This formation is adaptable probably in 2 or 3 different ways, okay? So what could happen, I could see Dominguez playing in the 10, but then I don't really know where Callum Hudson-Odoi goes. Or he could go with the 4-2-3-1, put Hudson-Odoi on the left, Morgan Gibbs-White in the middle, and as Sai says, slaps Dominguez wide on the right. Now, the reason I don't think that's going to happen is because if you're going to do that, you've got Sosa and Alanga on the bench who are natural right wingers. So, you know, that's my thought process why I don't think he will do it. If he does it, I'm against it. Yeah, Marky boy, they always get it, the Newcastle fans. I don't know. Geordies are just so lucky. So shout out to the Geordies in there. And shout out for them for the 4 points. Forest still the only team to beat Liverpool. Leicester hammered Chappie and still jumping for joy after our win with the Tourist Stadium last week. Come on, Forest, we can do this tonight, says Anthony. I agree. I don't know. I'm nervous on this one. We'll get into the score predictions and your predictions in just a second. 3 up front will play too close together, says James. Xmas tree looks good and very festive, says Chapo. I think it's the Christmas tree formation. Honestly, the more I assess it, the more I think that. The only other alternative it could be is that it's a 4-3-3. But that would mean he would put Hudson-Odoi wide on the left and then Morgan Gibbs-White wide on the right. Now, we've seen that under Cooper, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Morgan Gibbs-White out on the right. So that's why I think it has to shape up as a 4-3-2-1. The other thing that could happen is Anderson, remember him, he can play out on the left. I meant to say it shows 4-2-3-1 shown on FootMob. Yeah, but they don't analyze it like we do. So you could see Anderson on the left, Hudson-Odoi on the right, and Morgan Gibbs-White in the middle. That would be the second iteration that I think could happen. What do you guys think to that? That actually feels like it might make more sense. And then Yates and Dominguez in the 6 and the 8. I don't like that. I don't like that as a 2 at all in that pairing. I think they get overrun. That's my worry with it. But now that I've said that, that kind of feels right. What do you guys reckon? Anderson on the left, Hudson-Odoi on the right, Morgan Gibbs-White in the middle? I don't like that. I don't like that. The good thing is if we don't know, neither do Villa, says 1865. That's true. And I didn't know the team sheet before it came out this week, so I can't tell you for sure. Otherwise, you know I would. Hudson-Odoi is going to score today. He needs to, bro. He's starting to get on my naughty list. He really is. Why is he tinkering with something that isn't broken? I just feel that, for me personally, I can't speak on Nuno's behalf, of course. I just feel like surely he's seeing we're getting overrun in the midfield. That's my thinking behind this. Yates Anderson in the 2. Then who's going left? Who's going left, DJ? Why is Jota dropped in the first place? And Sean, that's the main reason I think he's going to go with the Christmas tree. I think. We'll find out in about 15 minutes' time for sure. There's the receiver of the gifted sub from Alejandro. I hope you said thank you to him, Geordie. Good luck, Wolfie. I'm sure Forest can get a positive result. Up the Geordie Mags, beating your neighbours. You tonked him, bro. You tonked him. BBC saying 4-2-3-1. Well, how are they lying it out? I can't see it. Unless Hudson-Odoi is on the right. I can't see it. He needs to change the midfield, says Carol. I'm sure Villa play 4-2-2, so now our Xmas tree will match him up. Villa play a 4-2-3-1 this season, and out of formation, they're a flat 4-4-2. Is Cash starting? We'll come on to theirs in just a second. All right, we've got over 350 of you lovely Reds in here as well, plus a few Geordies, maybe a few Villa fans. We're on 79 likes, right? I can't be asked to moan about the likes all stream. So you guys are just going to have to sort it out now, right? So get those likes up. We need to be over 100 likes. Like, that's a bare minimum right now. Shows how much Villa then. There you go. There's the lovely polite tune right there with his appreciation. NC, how you doing, bro? He says, I like this formation. Just instead of Yates, we need Murillo in midfield and Morato to take his place. Do you know what? I was talking to Brucey earlier, and he was like, I said to him, what do you think of Murillo in midfield? And he was like, yeah, but Morata hasn't got the legs at his age. I was like, how old do you think he is? He's like, I don't know, man. He's like Felipe, isn't he? I was like, he's 23, mate. He was like, no way is he 23. Oh, I shouldn't have told you lot his age. I should have let you guess it so you got it right. Muhammad, who's now best mates, by the way, with Ola Aina. I'm not jealous at all. Did you all see, yes or no, in the chat? Did you all see Muhammad there having a chat with his new best buddy, Ola Aina, on the official Forest video? He says, I like the tactics. It shows that Nuno wants to start with this. Then in the second half, bring on the killers. I hope you're right. Not sure if to say afternoon or evening, but hi, says Laurie. Laurie, you're just confused, as always. Evening, Davey boy. Good to see you. He's saying 2-1 to the mighty Reds. Jeff saw him. Fantastic. So did Laurie. Brilliant. That was, yeah, I'm super jealous of him. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so let's have a look at the subs before we look at the Villa team. Just a quick reminder, if you would like to buy me a coffee, Brucey, you can click on the link that's pinned in the chat. And shout out to Felipe with the 17 months. Phil, you're a legend. Thank you so much, buddy. So you can click on the link for the coffee. And also, just a quick reminder that we've had to change our X account or Twitter or whatever it's called because Elon Musk is a Man U fan and he got offended when we shared the Milenkovic goal. Don't care. It was worth it. I am jealous, man. I am jealous. So if you want to follow us now on Twitter, I've seen there's a few fake accounts there, which is quite funny. If you want to see us on Twitter, let me put the link in for you in the chat. Finding Nemo with the 22 months. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate nearly 2 years of support. I have not forgiven him. Larry, you deal with him in the chat. Bloody bellend. Right. Give us a quick follow on Twitter or X or whatever. Yeah, there's a few that say that as well, Laurie. It's in the chat, the X. Okay, there's the link. Give it a little tinkle. Oh, I think we just got a coffee. Oh crap, where's the thing? Shit, hold on. Who was it? Yo, someone bought 5 coffees. How much caffeine do you think I can handle? Thank you so much. They haven't put their name down. Let me just check. Doesn't say who bought it. Whoever, just fess up, whoever bought the coffees. Thank you so much for that massive caffeine injection. I appreciate it. Wolfie, MGW and Mourinho 2-0. It was you. It was it. I don't appreciate it. Not from him. Not from him. That's step one of your apology, bro. I appreciate step one. We've got a long road ahead of us to bring it back on track. Love you a bit, bro. Love you a bit. Catfish with the coffee as well. Dirty drinks as Catfish. Thank you so much, Catfish. Appreciate it. Where are we on the team sheet? Hold on. I need to paste that in. Oh, shit. What have I just done? Fuck. Okay, I think that will work now. It should show notifications on this screen as well. Curtis with the 5 USD. He says, I think it'll be a 4-2-3-1 with Dominguez and Yates in the 6 and the 8, and Andy in the 10. Wait, who's Andy? Oh, Anderson. Bro, don't confuse me like that. And Andy in the 10, Morgan Gibbs White on the right wing. I'm okay with Dominguez and Yates as the 2 if MGW and Anderson are on, he says. Thanks so much for the $5, bro. Old Navy, we are on Blue Sky. I'll be honest with you, we ain't doing much, but it's there. I can't even remember what the link is, bro. I'll find it. Hold on. Is this Blue Sky a thing? Is this Blue Sky a thing or not? Hold on, let me find it. Fucking how do you find it? I think this is it. And I'll chuck it in the chat for you guys. Is it that Blue Sky thing? If you're on that Blue Sky thing, you can follow us there. And I've got my own Blue Sky as well. I set up a Wolfie one. That I definitely can't remember what it is. Hold on. How do you switch? I found it. Fear not, I found it. So that's the FFTV one. And if you want my Blue Sky thing, yeah, you know, I'm with you as well. I think it's like the anti-Twitter one, but I just signed up anyway. I'll get you a coffee, kettles on. Thank you, DJ. I could do with a drink. I could do it. I've got a bit of a sore throat. Forget Blue Sky. Hopefully the sky will be lit up red. Very clever, Laurie. Carol with the coffee. Thank you so much, Carol. You're a legend, Carol. Much love, and thank you for the help on the channel as well. Okay. And she says, have a coffee on me. I will do, Carol. That's way too generous of you. Thank you so much. Me to Keith. Me too, Red, says Mark. All right. Let's get into the subs. Okay, so the subs bench. Miguel on the bench, despite Rob's best attempts to bench Sells. It didn't work. Sells is starting. You got Taiwo. The man Brucey thinks is about 35 years old, Murato. David with the 23 months. Thank you so much, David. Coming up to the 2-year anniversary. You got Jota on the bench, which has upset me a lot. Thank you, Dark Navy. Appreciate it, bro. I will try and be more active on it once I figure it out, or once I sort out the Twitter account as well. You got Bollywood, Tuffalo, Ward-Prowse, Alanga, and Sosa. Sorry, I'm seeing the subs for the first time. 1 second, I got a call. Bear with me, callers. Forget it. They hung up on me. Evening, Choco, or afternoon? What is it for you? It's evening. It's late evening, isn't it? Okay, so those are the subs bench. Now I look at that and I think, how is Tuffalo still getting on this subs bench? I don't know. The rest of them, who's the game changer for you on this subs bench? His eyebrows offend you. Yeah, where is Moreno, Sean? That's a good question. 3:20 a.m. for you, bloody hell. I don't know if Moreno's bloody parent club tied. Come on, chat. We've educated you better than that. Moreno's parent club tied, so he can't play. But apparently he had a knock, but he's fit. Morata needs to retire. Too old, says Nico. Moreno can't play against Villa. Yeah. I mean, we told you that in the preview video. I'm sure you've all watched it. Awani, Jota, Elanga, or Soso could change the game. Blap that like button, says Mark. Okay, so look, for me, I still worry about if Forest go behind. Because when Forest are ahead, we do really well. Yeah, I think we've taken the lead 12 out of the 15 games we've played this season, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure you lot will correct me if I'm fake news in it. But my worry is if we go behind, and we could go behind against Villa. That does worry me a little bit. A little bit. Sorry, I'm talking about young blood fullback. Oh, you're talking about De Silva. Yeah. Why is he not on the bench? Why is he not on the bench ahead of Tuffler? I don't get it. Who you gonna call Villa busters? I ain't afraid of a no Watkins. Greg, that's such a Keith joke, man. I'd expect that from Keith. Your standard should be higher than that. We got 400 watching and 140 likes. What's going on, people? Get those likes up. 407 now. Get those likes up if you haven't already. Got a feeling Tuffalo will go on loan. I think Tuffalo will be sold in January. We'll be doing a bomb squad list in the next couple of weeks. Harsh but true, Keith. Harsh but true. Okay, let's have a quick... I haven't even seen the Villa team. Let's have a look at the Villa team. Let's bring this up. All right, it's going to be tiny. I apologize in advance, but tough luck. You'll have to look at what you're given to look at. Exactly, but accurate. Keyword. Okay, so the Villa team. Let me squint my eyes here. They're in a 4-2-3-1. Ooh, they didn't go with Mings. Interesting. Crap. Matty Cash is playing. Sorry. Okay, let me go through this professionally. So they got Martinez in goal, who I really don't like. Then you got Digne, Torres, and Diego and Konsa as their back four. Now, for me, their best player is Kamara. I would love him at Forest. Love him. He's a quality player. And they got Tielemans next to him as well, who's had a good season for them. Then you got our boy Matty Cash, right wing. He's rolling back that clock, isn't it? And then you've got McGinn and who they got on the left? I can't see it. Who's on the left? My eyes aren't that good anymore. Now that I've turned 23. When I was 22, I would have been able to... Who the hell's that on the left? Left wing for them. And then they got Duran up front. Seriously, who's that on the left? Is that Rodgers? Thank you. All right. Thank you. Oh, crap. He's pretty good as well. Yeah, it's Rodgers. That's a pretty decent team. I mean, I don't know where their weakness... Is there that much of a delay on YouTube? I asked that question like 30 seconds ago, and I'm only just seeing the responses. Interesting. Not sure about this game. We're not too good at home, are we? Says, what's the score? You sound like Brucey now. Rodgers is class. Buck Rodgers. Roger Rabbit. I apologize in advance, but my daughter has fallen asleep in the seat I have sat in every time Forest have won. I have to... Move her! Higgity, move her! She'll fall asleep again? Evening Chumpers, how you doing, bud? Their right side is weak. I don't know, because technically Matty Cash will come back to cover, won't he? I've just got a bad feeling Matty Cash is going to score. Oh, the Artful Roger. Very good, Keith. For you, that's pretty good, mate. That's pretty good. All right. All those in favor of Higgity moving his daughter and being a horrible dad, why's in the chat, please? All right. Players are in the tunnel. They're about to come out. No Watkins. I don't rate Watkins. I think Duran is better than Watkins. There you go. You got to move her now, man. The chat's spoken. Wolfie, don't say stuff like about Cash scoring. Yeah, but wake up. If I said he's not going to score, then you lot are going to come at me saying, why did you say he's not going to score? So I'm trying something different now, and I'm saying I've got a bad feeling he's going to score. I just can't win with you. Like, I literally can't win. All right, crisis averted. He's moving her. You're a horrible parent, bro. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, I'd give for the 2-0 from last year. What I'd give for the 2-0. At least Niakate ain't left by Chapo, man. That was horrific last season with that. That did not work out at all. Need to win to capitalize on Arsenal and Liverpool dropping points. Says, Sai, you're my guy because you're looking up, you're not looking down. I like half these freaking negative Nellies in this chat, man. I mean, I'll tell you what, right? I don't care. I don't care if he gets annoyed at me, right? Brucey was like, why did you go in so hard about the Man City result? The Man City. I was like, shut up, you happy clapper, man. You happy clapper. No, Mark, I ain't joking, Mark. I'm serious. All right, let's see how they are lining us up. They're putting Dominguez at right wing. That is a massive mistake for me. That is a massive mistake. I still think it's Box. Christmas tree, sorry. All right, listen, guys and girls, right? We need to get to 22,000 subscribers, right? We're dragging our feet in these 21s. So all you lot in the background, all you freaking ghost watchers, I don't even know if that's a real thing, right? Nathan, how you doing, bro? Congratulations on your 4-0 win. All you lurkers, it's lurkers, isn't it? All the lurkers, right? I just want you to double check that you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you are subscribed, don't unsubscribe. That defeats the whole purpose of it, right? So make sure you've hit that like button as well. Make sure you're subscribed to Forest Fan TV. And let's not break any traditions here. I need a sip from my Happy Clapper Forest bottle. All right. All the Leicester fans are watching. She's in her bed now. We have confirmation. That's guaranteed Forest the win. Let's stick with tradition. And of course, we got to go with Mull of Kintyre. You Reds, all right, here we go. Also, I'll apologize in advance. I fixed my mic, so when I do my girly high-pitched scream, if and hopefully when Forest score, you actually get to hear it now. Right, so for those of you new, you'll have the in-game action above my head here. You'll have the score at the top. I don't know why it was freaking does that to start with. The team lineups there. There are no other games going on that we care about, so there's no live scores, and we'll have the stats will pop down here in just a second when the stats are up and live. So, are you lot ready? Get your score predictions in. My prediction pre-match was 0-0. How do I feel now? I have no idea. Let's see how this bloody team lines up. I'll be doing comms best I can. And this is it. Let's get into the game. Let's get into the freaking game. Actually, before I do that, let me try and fit. Villa are going to kick us off. And we are up and running. It's with Kamara. Jigs right, turns back left. Plays it out wide to Dinia. He's forced it back all the way to Pau Torres. What the hell's happened up there? I'll sort out in a sec. He's given it to Diego. He's gone long. Oh, that's a decent ball. Dino cushions it into the middle. It's picked up by Anderson, and he plays out wide to Dominguez. He's playing on the right-hand side. MGW now, pushed off the ball by Pau Torres. Yates flies in, misses the tackle. Duran gets it. He plays it to Rodgers, and lovely work by Anderson. Takes it off him, but then punts the ball long. It's come to Wadinho, though. It's bobbled through. He needs some support. He's getting none, and he just, Dominguez tries to help him. That's a nice spinning back heel there. And Kamara has the ball. Let me get the old virtual screen up because none of you reminded me that it was up. It wasn't up. But we are up. We are running. Everything looks okay at the moment. Everything looks okay. Scoreline still to taste. Okay, start group. That's what I need here. Put that in there. Boom. All right, let's get the stats up. All right. Kamara being fouled by Yates. Shock horror, and it'll be a free kick to Villa just inside the Forest half. Is Duran from Rio? I thought he was English. Isn't he English? No, oh, Keith's doing a joke. Why am I reading Keith's jokes? Seriously. All right, ball back in play. Diego just standing on it. There's no movement at all. Plays it into Kamara. Through the lines, he finds Rodgers. Rodgers into Duran. Milenkovic. Foul, ref. Foul. It's a free kick to Forest. Free kick to Forest just outside our own penalty box, just outside the D. Well, one there by Milenkovic. Who else? Nuno barking some instructions from the sidelines. I think, guys, it is a 4-2-3-1. I'm just trying to see where Dominguez is playing. Captain Black, thank you for subscribing. Forest back underway here. Murillo plays it out wide to Hudson-Odoi. He cuts in on the halfway line. Squares it to Anderson. He's taken up a bit of a deeper role. Played wide to Murillo. Takes a pass out wide to Nico Williams on the left-hand side. Back to Murillo. Quick 1-2 there with Callum Hudson-Odoi. Back with him again. He takes on Matty Cash. He's done him. He's down the byline. Cuts inside onto his right foot. Squares it to Morgan Gibbs like, don't shoot. He squares it back to Hudson-Odoi. He lays it off to Elliot Anderson. Outside on the left is Nico Williams. Cuts inside to cross. He whips a ball in. It's a decent one, but Martinez claims it. Rolls onto the ball, holding his back like someone sniped him. And it's with him. I'm trying to work out this shape. It almost feels like Anderson's playing deeper. So it is a 4-2-3-1. That surprises me. Actually, no. Now they're changing the shape slightly. Jeff becoming a new member. Thank you, Jeff, you legend. You'll get to see the goals, hopefully the Forest ones. Here come Villa. Matty Cash. Plays it into the middle. It's flipped out right to the left, towards Dino. He lays it off to Pau Torres. Squared to Diego. Clips one out wide to the left. Oh, it's headed down by Dino. Dominguez lays it off to Einar, who clears it forward, but it comes straight. We're too deep. We're too deep already. Every single outfield player is in the Forest half. Ball's now with Konsa. There's no movement from Forest, no press. Villa are waiting for the trigger and Forest aren't giving it to them. Dino with plenty of space here down the left-hand side. Dominguez closes him down, gets a block on it, and Wood can't quite get it from Pau Torres. He flicks it over his head into... it's a throw into Villa. Throw into Villa about halfway into the Forest half. Throw in taken. Duran flicks it up in the box, headed by Milenkovic. And then Dominguez is going to clear it long. And it's just going to come straight back at us if it even stays in. And it goes out for a throw-in. It'll be a throw-in to Villa. Exactly what Sir George said. We've started exactly how we started against Man U. Very deep. Very compact. Zero press. Let's see how it pans out. Throw in taken. Looked like a foul throw. Anderson does well to pick the ball up there. It's forced back to Tielemans. He squares it, but he plays it back to Pau Torres. Digne finding a lot of space here on our right-hand side, their left. He elects to go back to Pau Torres on the halfway line. Diego to Pau Torres. Zero press here from Forest. Zero. Digne lays it off. Pau Torres. Back to Digne. We're playing like the away team. Kamara picks it up. Pau Torres now. Square to Kamara on the halfway line. Thinks about clipping one wide. Instead, he squares it to Konsa. He finds Matty Cash halfway into the Forest half now. They're just passing around mannequins at the moment. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Weekend, ask me in an hour and a half how my weekend has been. This will dictate a lot of my mood. But good to see you, Wendy. Ball's whipped out wide, chested down by Digne on the... Oh, he plays it in. It's spun round and crossed. And, Sells claims it well. Goes down. He got hit in the air. He's holding his right ankle here. I don't think it's anything serious. I think he's just buying a second there. Better late than never, BM. It was well judged in the air by Sells. Just trying to see if there was a knock on the ankle. I don't know. It's the way he fell, I think, if anything. Anyway, back underway. Forest being pegged into the own half. Murillo down the line to Hudson-Odoi. We're always too tight to that byline. Anderson. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad pass. Claiming the handball. It comes to McGinn on the edge of the box. He flicks it outside, assuming Digne will be there. He's not. Dominguez then, we're just not retaining the ball. That's all well. The midfield's not right. Villa fan here. Can't see us winning today, to be honest. I don't know, bro. You've started well. Yates gets the ball. Lays it off to Einar. Einar clips one forward to literally nobody. Duran's down. He looks okay, though. He's tying up his lace again. I mean, Milenkovic is letting him know who's in charge there. Prediction, Jota comes on second half and scores the winner 1-0. I'll take him, mate. Can we make more than 3 successful forward passes? I'll be happy with 1 right now. Anyway, back underway with the drop ball. Pau Torres squares it to Diego on the halfway line here for Villa. Only Chris Wood in the Villa half. Kamara lays off to Pau Torres. Back to Diego. Clipped in behind towards Matty Cash, but he's offside. It'll be a free kick to Forest. I'd settle for sideways passes, mate. We're not even going side. I'd take a backwards pass as well right now. You going for a 1-1 draw? I don't know. Right now, I don't know what Martinez even looks like for it to be a 1-1 draw. I think Nuno's idea is to make Villa play around us instead of through. I mean, the middle of the park is definitely blocked out. He is forcing them wide, but Forest do have possession here. Murillo. Thank you, Fitz. Appreciate it. Ask me at the end of December, once we've got through this tough run. Milenkovic plays it out wide to Nico Williams. Finds Callum Hudson-Odoi. Cuts back in. Stands still. Lays it off to Morgan Gibbs-White. He stands on the ball and goes backwards. Forest there with 3 passes. Morgan Gibbs-White. Back to Murillo. Murillo. Short pass to Nico Williams. Into Dominguez. Back to Murillo. I mean, we're getting passes, but we're literally going nowhere. Long ball now in behind. He's found Morgan Gibbs-White into the left-hand channel. He's up against Diego Carlos, and it goes out for a throw into Villa. Deep in the Villa half. It's... I just don't like this style of play, if I'm being honest with you guys. It's like sideways passes and then a long hit and hope ball into the channel. Our tactics sit back in the first hard press in the second. Nuno wants us to win with cardio. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. Anyway, throw in taken. He's gone long down the line. It's flicked on. And it will come to Rodgers, I think, here. And then Yates has probably fouled him. And then he's gone down holding his ankle. Actually, the ref didn't blow for the foul. Yates is down, though. I mean, you never know with the boy who cried wolf, man. Is he injured or not? Dominguez now with the ball. Forest building something up here down the left-hand side. Gibbs, Hudson-Odoi. Now Gibbs White, out wide. Clips it. He's kept it in. Well done, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Cuts in. He's got 3 on him. Dominguez lays it off to Morgan Gibbs White on the edge of the box. Hudson-Odoi now out wide. He whips a ball in. It's a terrible cross. Cleared by Kamara. Only as far as Anderson. Forest woken up a little. And shock horror, Yates is back on his feet. Hudson-Odoi now down the left-hand wing. Cuts inside into Gibbs White with a little spinneroonie in the box. Too much. Doesn't win it. He's going to foul Konsa here if he's not careful. Konsa lays it back. Oh, Villa trying to play their way out and struggling here. Forest win the ball back, but it deflects. And it goes out for a throw-in. Hitting the Yates in the face. It'll be a throw-in to Forest. And there's a Villa player down. I think it's Rodgers. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it hit Rodgers in the face. Flush in the face, man. He is down. Did twist his ankle, to be fair. I never know with him if you believe it or not. Do you know what I mean? His ankle did get caught there. While this break is there, please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to Forest Fan TV if you are new here. Let's see if we can get to 21,900. Looking at that replay, it does look like he was caught. Anyway, the player's back. Murillo whips it in. Milenkovic with the header. It's a bit upward, though, and it can be claimed by Martinez. Long throw down the left-hand channel. He finds McGinn. He cuts back, looking for a pass. Has to lay it off to Digne. Digne squares it to Pau Torres. Diego Carlos into Kamara. Laid back off to Diego Carlos. Again, no real press from Forest. And the ball is laid all the way off to Martinez. It's not the most exciting game yet, guys. I can't lie to you. Anyway, Kamara picks the ball up. Yates is on top of him, holding him, and he manages to lay it back off to Diego Carlos. Yates retreats back into the shape. Villa clip the ball wide here to Digne. Digne, well controlled there by Pau Torres. Is a Forest game ever really that exciting? Last week's second half felt exciting. Kamara, but that was more nerves than excitement. Yates getting stuck in the early minutes here. But here comes Pau Torres into the Forest half, looking for a runner. No real movement around him. Has to go short to Digne. Back to Pau Torres. Cuts inside Dominguez. Dominguez, oh, good hustle there, which means that Anderson can pick the ball up. The ball's laid off to Einar. Einar back to Yates. And he goes back to Murillo. And maybe Forest can start building from here. Milenkovic. Yates is down. Yates is down. He may be down and out here. I think his ankle's done in. He did that. I think he's twisted it. Let me just see how bad he fell on it. Yeah, it's twisted. To be fair to him, it's definitely twisted. I think he's coming off. I'm trying to think who we got that can come on there. Ooh, bring Morato on and put Murillo into the CDM position. Ward-Prowse is warming up. Oh, shit. I'm trying to think on the bench. I mean, what you could do is bring Jota Silva on and then push Dominguez into the 6. Yates is back on his feet. He's limping a little bit. Yeah, he won't do it, Keith. He won't do it. I think Yates is going to be okay, to be honest. Been checked out by Liam Gallagher there. Yeah, he's going to be coming back on, but he'll have to wait 30 seconds under the new rules. Anyway, Forest bring the ball back under play. Milenkovic with it now. Plays the ball out to Elliot Anderson. Approaching the Forest halfway line. Back to Murillo. I think Ward-Prowse can still do a job. Can still do a job, guys. Anyway, Milenkovic. Yates back on the pitch now. Foot on ball. Plays it to Dominguez. Looks around for a pass. Has to play it short to Aina. We never get space on the ball. And he's gone back to Milenkovic. It's so sideways and backwards, man. Aina now on the right-hand side into Morgan Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White, he's going to have to go back. He plays a risky ball to Aina. Aina's not fouled according to the ref. And Villa come away with the ball. I think there was a foul there. Pau Torres squares it now to Diego Carlos. They move towards the Forest half now with Diego Carlos. West Ham have got JWP up for sale with 3 others. I mean, they need to sell their manager, mate. Here they come with Matty Cash. Cuts inside. Lays it back to Konsa. He's forced back. Finally, Forest start doing a little bit of a press here. Dominguez puts some pressure on Pau Torres. Forces him back to the keeper. Now Hudson-Odoi triggers towards the keeper. And the keeper just plays it out wide to Konsa on the right-hand side. He checks his run. And he's forced all the way back. And I think it's a foul. And I gotta say, this game has been dry, man. Dry. Here come Villa into the Forest half. With Pau Torres. Long ball. He's found McGinn. McGinn lays it off to Duran. He takes a pot shot and it's high, wide and ugly. It'll be a goal kick to Forest. As Dominguez got a free roll, he's all over the place. To be honest, that's how he normally plays. Goal kick to Forest then. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new. If you would like to buy me a coffee, you can do one by clicking on the link. That's pinned in the chat as well. Forest took the goal kick, but there's another ball on the pitch. Milenkovic will sort that out. And it'll be Murillo to take the goal kick to Sells. Game settled down a bit. Villa were fully on top to start with, and now it's kind of just slowed down. As Sells rolls it out of his box. We all know you're going to go long, mate. Just get on with it. There it is. He goes long. And he finds Digne. It's like he was aiming at him. Villa really deep. Going to be a very cagey game, says Stuart. It's a very boring game so far. Not that I want to, like, you know, put you guys off it or whatever. We got 500 in here. Shout out to the 500 of you. But here come Villa. Ball clipped wide to Pau Torres. Pau Torres to Digne, who's basically playing as a left midfielder. Forced back to Pau Torres. Now he's stuck against Dominguez, and the ref just buys it and gives him a free kick. For God's sake, man. Taken quickly by Kamara, completely from the wrong position. It's with Konsa. Come on, Forest, man. Just start. Start triggering now. Pau Torres with the ball. Squares it to Diego Carlos. Villa are in control. But haven't really created anything as of yet. Ball played into the gap. It'll be picked up by Murillo here. He's going for a run. Go on, son. He lays it off to Morgan Gibbs-White. Anderson. Nice ball out wide to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Forest injecting a little pace into this attack. Edge of the box. Gibbs-White. Yates. Shoot, son. Why did I say shoot? Oh, why did I say shoot? Why would I say shoot when it's him or Morgan Gibbs-White on the ball? It just goes miles over the bar, sliced. Boom. Conversion. It's good. By Ryan Yates. Goal kick to Villa. It's taken short. Diego Carlos to bring it out for Villa. Fucking shot, man. That even registers as a shot off target. I don't know. It was that bad. Ball played into Duran. He came deep to receive it. He swings the ball out wide to Pau Torres on the left-hand side. He gives it to Kamara. He clips a wide ball. Matty Cash has got plenty of space here. Controls it well. Cuts inside. Lays it off to Tielemans. Tielemans to Kamara. Kamara finds Pau Torres. Pau Torres just controlling this game from almost a deep-lying midfield position. Ball's lost there by Villa. Wood picks it up. He's playing a CDM here. Lays it off to Murillo. Finds a nice pass out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Again, too close to the byline for me. And the ball finds its way back to Murillo. Murillo to Nico Williams. Finds Morgan Gibbs-White. Again, he's come very deep. Morgan Gibbs-White. Milenkovic, who's now playing like a right mid. Morgan Gibbs-White with the ball. He's got a bit of time here. Finds a pass. Nice ball in. Now Dominguez has it. He clips one. A Travella pass out wide. He finds Elliot Anderson. He's got Nico Williams outside of him. He plays it instead into Morgan Gibbs-White. Lays it back off to Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson looks around. Wants a pass. Squares it to Yates. Yates then plays it to Callum Hudson-Odoi on the left. He's up against Rodgers. He does Rodgers nicely, but then undoes him. Back to Morgan Gibbs-White it goes. Callum Hudson-Odoi now cuts inside. Looks for a pass. Plays it short to Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson goes out wide to Nico Williams. Down the left. Forest moving the ball here. Morgan Gibbs-White to Hudson-Odoi to Yates. Quick passes going on here. Not really getting anywhere. Not really getting anywhere. Hudson-Odoi to Dominguez. To Elliot Anderson. Forest about halfway into the Villa half on the left-hand side. Pretty much where it's showing you there on the map. Hudson-Odoi down the left. Cuts inside. Clips a ball. It should fall to Dominguez. It does. He controls it and is forced to lay it back out wide. Hudson-Odoi. He whips it in early. Headed away by Kamara. Only as far as Yates, who just hoists it up in the air and it's headed straight back to Yates. Here's Nico Williams. He finds Elliot Anderson. Nice bit of possession here for Forest. Gibbs-White, terrible layoff to Anderson. Forces him back to Murillo. Nice ball out wide to Hudson-Odoi. He's up against Konsa. He takes him on the outside. Clips the ball in. There's no one at the back post. Digne brings it down. Einar closes the gap. But he forces the clearance long. Milenkovic picks it up and just hoofs one pointlessly straight back to Martinez. Decent spell by Forest. No real end product, if I'm being honest with you. No one coming in at that far post where the deep cross was crossed into. But at least when we have the ball, we can't concede. Here's Diego Carlos, whatever the frick his name is. There's a ball into Kamara. Kamara now. Pushed by Einar, which forces the pass back to Diego. Konsa forced back to Martinez. And he plays it out wide to Pau Torres. Torres now. Down the left wing. He does Chris Wood for pace. Plays it into Digne. And that's well done there by Dominguez. Dominguez to Yates. Yates, poor by Einar there. But Dominguez recovers it. He's trying to get the ball to go out for a throw and does really well. And gets the throw in there. The ball just didn't look to have the pace to go out. But somehow it does. Wood was done by Pau Torres' pace down that wing, man. Anyways, the throw into Forest. Einar will take this. And that's clipped. Kamara heads it forward. Rodgers flicks it into the path of Tielemans. Now Forest are in trouble here. Villa got men over. Ball played out wide to Duran. He clips a pass into the middle. It's a poor cross. Forest might get away with this. No, Kamara claims it. Goes out wide to Digne. McGinn outside of him. Ball's whipped in towards the back post. It's flicked backwards by, I think, Matty Cash. And Rodgers picks it up. And Forest need to be careful here. Well done there by Nico Williams. Gets the ball. Lays a pass off to Elliot Anderson. He's clipped it long to Wood. And Wood's being held there, ref. and the ref just waves it on. And Villa come away with the ball. That is 100% being held. It's ridiculous. Now Villa come down this left-hand side with Digne. Forced back. I'm sorry, that was a foul on Wood, man. I don't know what this ref is playing at. So far, I've not been impressed with the ref. Very funny, Mark. Very funny. Here comes Pau Torres. He's been the nucleus so far of Villa's attacks. Ball clipped, brought down by McGinn. Einar does well, though, and Yates picks it up. Morgan Gibbs-White down the right-hand channel, cuts inside to Dominguez, to Einar. Yates to Einar. Einar looks around. Milenkovic squares it to Murillo. Murillo, with a little space in front of him, plays a lovely finesse pass down the line into Nico Williams. He's up against Konsa. What can he do here? Goes to the byline, crosses it in. Woodinho, back post. There's no one in the box. There's no one in the freaking box, man. Where's the midfielders breaking into the box there? Wood cushioned the header back across, and only Dominguez was busting a gut to get in. Where's Morgan Gibbs-White there? Why is he not busting a gut to get to that? Literally, only Dominguez is there. Oh. The midfield has to come in as a wave behind that. How have we had more possession? Have we? No, they're on 51. It's a free kick to Forest here, about 38 yards out. Murillo's going to take it. He's so shooting, isn't he? He's so shooting. Go on, Murillo. Bang it in. Top in, son. You've got it in you. He raises the hand. He clips it towards the back post, headed away by Pau Torres. Elliot Anderson tries to turn. He's done really bad there. And now Villa can break, but Einar's too fast for Duran. He goes back to Sells. Sells lays off to the left to Murillo. Now Morgan Gibbs-White picks it up. He's playing really deep. Plays it out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi cuts inside. Goes to Yates in the middle of the Villa half. Lays it off to Elliot Anderson. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Quick one passes there. Morgan Gibbs-White trying to do too much there. Gets away with it and gives it to Yates. Murillo now playing as the 6. Clips a delicious ball out wide. He finds Nico Williams. He cuts inside, crosses it in. Not a great cross, and Kamara heads another one away. And Yates will pick the ball back up. Forest have Villa pegged back here, but we just can't seem to break their lines. I think Forest have struggled with this all season. Once the opposition go into defensive block, that was poor by Murillo, but Nico Williams recovers it. Out wide to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Up against Matty Cash. Cuts inside, whips the ball. The crosses are just hitting Kamara every time. Either they're too deep or too low. Yates does well there. Kamara's a quality CDM, man. Here comes Elliot Anderson down the left-hand side. Hudson-Odoi lays it off to Yates. Yates to Dominguez. Back to Milenkovic. Einar. Forest have gotten pegged back here, but I don't think they know how to penetrate. Out wide to Hudson-Odoi. He takes on Matty Cash. Cuts inside. Chops in again. Edge of the box. Oh, that's lovely by Elliot Anderson. He shoots and deflects. Goes behind for a corner. He just has a way of bubble dribbling his way through, and he nearly did it there. He took the shot, deflected off the Villa defender. It should be a Forest corner here. Came off Kamara again, who has been sensational so far this match. Sensational. Here comes the corner from Elliot Anderson. Linesman getting involved. Actually, they're called assistant refs now, aren't they, or whatever. Wood is being like, I don't even know what to call that by Tielemans. The corner comes in. It's a lovely corner. Oh, it's headed wide by Murillo. Kind of sliced off his forehead there. It goes behind for a goal kick. It was a delicious corner by Anderson. Right on the money. And Murillo, he should have done better there, I think, if I'm being honest. Let me look at it again. Just needed to guide it better, man. The golden rule of a header, send it back where it came from. Be a goal kick to Villa. Quick reminder, hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure you're subscribed as well, as we are getting closer to 22,000 subscribers. And we are back underway. With Pau Torres now. Probably Villa with a spell of possession here. He clips a wide ball. Oh, crap. Williams has fallen over. Into the channel it goes, but Murillo's there to mop it up. It's kind of cornered. He finds Elliot Anderson. Back to Murillo. And then Murillo. That stayed in? No, it's gone out for a throw-in. Villa holding on tighter to Wood than our goal. Jess, says Laurie. This is 5 versus 6, and we are holding our own. How far we've come. Yeah, it's a fair point. I mean, Villa are struggling to create, but to be honest, we're not creating much either. We are kind of cancelling each other out. Our shape is definitely cancelling theirs out. Ball headed forward. Murillo leaps, finds Dominguez into Morgan Gibbs-White. He over chops it, gets in the way of Woods, but Forest retain possession. Yates lays it off to Nico Williams. Out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi's had a better game. What's happened there? Okay, he's just apologizing to the runner. Oh, that's a lovely ball into Morgan Gibbs-White. His control wasn't great, and Diego Carlos can clear it. Nicely headed by Anderson. Forest retain possession here. Dominguez goes to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, nice dribble there. Oh, it's a bit too much play there by Forest. It should stay in. Morgan Gibbs-White lays it off to Hudson-Odoi. This is better by Forest. Yates, edge of the box. Shocking control. He shinned it from one shin to the other, and Villa can come away with the ball. That was poor by Yates there. Digne now lays it to Pau Torres. Kamara. Back to Diego Carlos. And he plays the ball out wide to Digne. Back to Kamara. He lays the ball off, to Diego Carlos. Back to Tielemans. We got under 15 minutes left of the first half. It's Forest 0, Villa 0. No real clear-cut chances to kind of bring you guys up on. But here come Villa, though, with Pau Torres. He's found Digne. Digne whips it in. It's deflected. Nico Williams flicks it on back. Even Enrico. Oh, he's pulled his shirt, ref. He's going to give a pen. He's going to give a pen. He hasn't. I mean, it should have been a foul to Forest. Anderson nearly had his shirt taken off. Morgan Gibbs-White now in the middle of the Forest half. He lays it off to Yates. Yates to Dominguez down the right-hand side. Back to Yates. Forest approach the halfway line. Dominguez to Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White takes on his man. Lays it off to Dominguez. Nuno chucking his arms around. Gibbs-White needs help. He's getting his shirt pulled. Finds Einar. Nice little drop of the shoulder there by Ola. Ola to Yates. Yates just does not look comfortable on the ball. Ball played out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Cuts inside, dribbles back. Gives it to Yates. It's too late for it to go to VAR now, Kitty Cat. The ball's been in play way too long. Einar to Dominguez. It's like a 30-second playback rule. Einar way out of position. Villa might be able to break here, and they can. Elliot Anderson chases down Rodgers. Oh, he finds Duran Duran into the middle, and that's lovely work by Elliot Anderson. Einar, who is out of position, is now in position. Plays a lovely ball to Cristiano. He's up against Diego Carlos. Couple of step overs, cuts inside, shoots. It's blocked by Pau Torres. And Villa come away with the ball. Tielemans plays it to Rodgers. Rodgers comes forward with the ball now into the Forest half. Lays it off wide to Digne. Back to Pau Torres. To Kamara. Kamara has been sensational. The game's kind of grounded to a standstill here with Diego Carlos. He plays it to Konsa, and he goes all the way back to Martinez, then to Pau Torres. Torres into the middle to Kamara. Yeah, you did well, Rico, getting that draw. Yes, Fruit, how you doing? Ball played to Kamara. They're into the Forest half. Honestly, there's not much going on now. It's just like training style passing. Pau Torres now, halfway line. Squares it to Diego Carlos. Konsa finds Matty Cash out wide. He cuts inside. Lays off to Tielemans. Rodgers moved across to the right-hand side. Takes on Elliot Anderson. He's fouled, and it'll be a free kick to Villa. In a dangerous position, but not really a shooting position. Out wide on the left-hand side. Yeah, that's never a pen. I mean, it was handbags. Just looking back at it, Rodgers was pulling Anderson's shirt, and then Anderson pulled his hand, and he went down as if I don't even know how to describe it. Be a free kick here to Villa. It's gonna be an in-swinger, and it comes. Ooh, flashes past the post by, I'm not sure who got the header on it. But my God, did it flash by the post. Let's have a look at it back. It was Duran. He was offside, though. Oh, no, it wasn't Duran. Oh, man, it was Konsa. But he was onside. I don't think there's anything in that because the foul was committed beforehand because Rodgers had pulled his shirt from here. Anyway, it's back with Sells now. Sells to Murillo. Plays the ball out. It's a terrible pass from Murillo, and Matty Cash can counter here. He's in behind. Forrester in major trouble. Oh, lovely work by Nico Williams. And then Murillo does well, I think so. It's a throw into Villa. Yeah, but the foul came first on his shirt at HSS, so should have been a foul to Forest. That's the sequence of events. Rodgers finds Matty Cash. Murillo up against him. Tags him into Anderson. Ball's crossed in. Murillo backheels it upwards into the box. And it's cleared away. And Forest get a free kick in there. And we've got about 5 minutes left to half time. Yeah, I thought throwing was for us as well. Murillo's gone down holding his right ankle. Had a few shaky passes in the last 5 minutes, Murillo. I feel a sneeze coming on. Murillo is down getting some treatment. They're talking across the comms to see how serious it is. I think it's his right ankle. Back on his feet. It's so weird seeing a football player wearing black boots, man. That is true, Double O. Even when he gets injured, he's not injured. I think he's okay. He's okay. All right, quick reminder, as always, please do hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new as well. We're approaching 22,000 subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed. You think Murillo's shorts were too short? I mean, can you even class them as shorts? Anyway, Sells will take the free kick. And boom, long it goes. Chris Wood flicks it on. Recovered by Konsa to Tielemans. Oh, they've broken through the Forest midfield line here. McGinn now. A wave coming down this left-hand side. Dina picks it up. Cuts back inside. Finds Kamara. To Tielemans. Back to Kamara. Edge of the Forest box. Well cleared by Yates. Only as far as Pau Torres, though. Pau Torres. Forest just holding their shape, holding their formation, holding their line. Tielemans lays it out wide to Konsa. He finds Matty Cash in front of him. He cuts inside. He finds Rodgers. Thank you for subscribing. The shot there blocked by, I think it was Murillo, and picked up by Diego Carlos. Back to Diego Carlos, the ball goes. Oh, that's a lovely ball by Kamara. He plays it through to Tielemans. Tielemans, it bubbles a little. Nico Williams comes away with the ball. And now Callum Hudson-Odoi lays after Anderson, who slices his clearance straight at Kamara. Yates goes in with his head. He breaks through that line, though. Well done, Yates. He's got Gibbs-White in front of him. He's running forward. Nosebleed territory. Plays it out wide to Morgan Gibbs-White. And that is appalling by Gibbs-White. Lazy pass. Loses it to Kamara. Absolutely shocking pass there by Gibbs-White. If they score from this, I'm going to lose it with him. Rodgers goes through, blocked by Anderson, and there's another Forest player down. It's Nico Williams. Villa are playing on. Nico Williams forced back to his feet with Konsa now, edge of the box. This is still all from that lazy pass. Wood is clipped over his head. It can only flick it onto Pau Torres. Morgan Gibbs-White goes in for the ball, doesn't win it, but Dominguez does. And he just punts it clear into the path of Wood. He's 4-on-1 here. What's he going to do? Lays it off to Gibbs-White. Let's see if he's as lazy this time. Plays it and finds Dominguez. Back to Morgan Gibbs-White. Leaves it for Dominguez. He's got Einar outside of him. He ignores him and instead goes back to Yates. Dominguez to Yates. Back to Dominguez. To Yates. To Dominguez. To Yates. To Dominguez. No, left for Einar. Now back to Dominguez. Gibbs-White. Turns inside. Lays it off to Yates. Forest about halfway through the Villa half here. Now we switch it across to the left-hand side. Elliot Anderson now plays it to Yates. It's a bit heavy for him. He may leave it for Einar. He does. Einar picks the ball up. Looks around. There's no real movement. And then a poor pass from him as well. And now Villa can break. For God's sake, the passing is horrible. Duran goes straight down the middle. Einar recovers it, but only as far as Rodgers. And now Matty Cash comes to the edge of the box. He shoots. Oh, backheel clearance after the cell saves by Milenkovic there. And this game's getting messy. It really is. Played into... Oh, that's lovely by Anderson. He gives it to Hudson-Odoi. He's gone quiet in the last 20 minutes or so. He's got a pass out wide to Elliot Anderson. Take him on Jordi Maradona. He's up against Konsa. Edge of the box. Cuts inside. Clips the ball in. Is headed away by Diego Carlos. Oh, Hudson-Odoi trying to look for the cheat code angle. Can't quite find it. Clips it wide instead to Nico Williams on the left-hand side. He's got Elliot Anderson in front of him, who's on the ball now. Stands up Konsa. Goes back to Williams. Gibbs White. Plays it into Hudson-Odoi. It's clipped in. Oh, well blocked there by Diego Carlos. And Rodgers can bring it down. It'll be a free kick to Villa there. And there'll be 3 minutes of additional time. We've nearly had one. Dominguez has gone down injured. The problem with our attack, there just isn't the pace in the attack. It's quite easy to defend against how we're attacking right now. We do, Fraser. We do. We've defended well. To be honest, neither side have created a chance. But the general pace of the game is very pedestrian. There's been 0 shots on target from either team. 5 attempts from Forest, 3 from Villa. Villa will come away with the ball now. Pau Torres has it on the halfway line. Works it down the left channel. Deflects back to him. Will be a throw in to Villa. Throw in taken down the line. McGinn crosses it in straight to Sells. Sells bounces it a couple of times. He's definitely going to kick it long. No, he bowls it out to Murillo. He goes to Nico Williams. Back to Murillo. Williams again. Finds Callum Hudson-Odoi. Sharp pass back to Murillo. Gibbs White comes deep to pick the ball up. Gets to the halfway line. Lays it off to Nico Williams. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi's gone more central these last 5 minutes. Now he finds Elliot Anderson out wide on the left. It's almost like him and Anderson have switched positions, which is interesting. Hudson-Odoi in the middle here, playing like a number 8. Nice ball into Wood. Laid off to Milenkovic. Clipped out wide. And poor there by Elliot Anderson. He's offside. It'll be a free kick to Villa. And that's it. That's it. It's half time. It's half time. It's Forest 0, Villa 0. No real chances to talk about. No real tempo about the game. It almost feels like it's been 5-10 minutes domination by Villa and then 5 minutes of domination by Forest. But both teams are struggling to break through the tight lines when they get towards the edge of the opponent's box. It hasn't been an exciting game. And it does almost feel like both teams will take a draw today. Been halftime for a week and you're still commentating. It is what it is, Mark. I can't control YouTube still, eh? Interesting first half. Did well in parts, but needs to do better in the final third, says Nathan. I didn't like our opening 10 minutes. If I'm honest with you, I thought we were too passive around Villa. I don't think Dominguez is working on that right-hand side. It just doesn't look balanced for me. It's a bit weird. Wish we had a better midfield. Only Anderson is good enough, says Jeff. I agree with Sai. We're just cancelling each other out, yeah. Our style is hindering Villa's flow. The announcers are absolutely livid that Villa didn't get that penalty. I don't care about those announcers. They don't understand football. If anyone should be livid, it's us for not getting the free kick before it. Was there a foul on Anderson before he grabbed a player? Yes. It was clear. He had his shirt pulled from here. I don't care what the Villa fans are saying. They don't really... If they think that was a penalty, then... The action of it could have been a penalty, but one... There wasn't enough aggression behind the hand holding. And 2, it was Rodgers, I think. He went down like he'd been sniped in the head. So, it is what it is. Richard with the 5 months. Thank you so much, buddy. Forrest will be crying in around 45 minutes. Okay. I mean, you do know there's 15 minutes in between the 45, so your maths is a little off, mate. Feel sorry for the neutral watching that first half. So do I. I feel sorry for us having to watch it. MGW's laziness does my head in, says Wake Up. It was very lazy. Forest ball is hitting up to Chris Wood and hoping. Woody seems off, says Jess. Bloody hell. Have to admit, Yates picked up his game near the end. Might have scored from that if Morgan Gibbs-White didn't switch off. Yates has been all right this match. I don't think he's done too bad. I just feel like Callum Hudson-Odoi drifted out of the game. Then him and Anderson seemed to switch positions, and Anderson went out on the left and Hudson-Odoi in the middle. It kind of looked okay, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you, it looked okay. Because he was picking the ball up there, almost being a quarterback. So I don't know. Hazard saying, why did Yates have to shoot? Well, they're still trying to find the ball. We will score before 90 minutes, obviously, so the tears will come before then. Okay. This seems to be your cup final, mate. Why are these people hating on Morgan Gibbs? Like, Josh, he was very lazy with that pass. It's really lazy. I'm at the game, says Johnny Boy. Trent Ent, it seems to me that we need to move Dominguez. Is playing out of position. I fully agree. MGW is shit tonight. Yates has been a trooper and Wood needs better service. Come on, you Reds. Hope you're enjoying the game. Johnny Boy, hope you're well, bud. Graham says he thinks Yates is struggling. As a Villa fan, it's not a pen for me. It's just playing around with each other. Rodgers pulled the player. That player pulls Rodgers. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Okay, so changes for halftime for me. I mean, look, the players that have stood out the most for me, I'll be honest with you, is Kamara. Like, I told Luke this the other day on the preview. He's their best player, man. And what a signing for free. And Pau Torres, he's been quarterbacking Villa's game. In terms of players that stood out for Forest, Murillo was good for the first half of the game, putting out some crisp passes. And then the second half, his passes were quite lazy, a bit Morgan Gibbs-White like. I don't think Einar's fully got in the game. I think Nico Williams has had a good game at left back. I think he's played well in that first half. And then probably Yates, I'd say, is the other decent performer. I just feel we're cancelling each other out. I really do. Very cagey so far. Needs to drive at the defense with more force, says Phil. Yeah, Jess, I don't even want to think about that. Maybe we need a Langer with pace. We definitely need some pace out wide. Well, what's happening at the moment is, although Villa are playing in a 4, they're actually, when they're in possession, they're playing in a 3. So Dini is going into left wing. Pau Torres is coming across to the left-hand side. And then Diego Carlos into the middle. That's giving them that little bit of an overload, especially on their left-hand side, our right-hand side, which is forcing Einar back, which is keeping him out the attacking side of the game. What we need is a change on that right-hand side. It has to be Jota, maybe even Elanga, with that threat of pace that will force Villa to have to keep a player deep. So I actually do think Elanga is the right sub, as crap as he has been this season. Just the whole aura about his pace is probably the right way to go about it. In terms of other changes, I don't know if Yates is going to be fit enough for the second half. He still looked like he was limping a little bit, but I think he should be okay. Pat, let them. They don't know nothing about football. Excuse me. We're out possessing Villa with more. Have we had more possession? We've had 54% possession. A lot of that possession, though, don't let the possession stats fool you. A lot of it was just sideways and backwards stuff. Jota versus Dino would make me happier. It would force Villa into a back 4, which is what they're not doing right now. They're getting away with playing at the back 3. Richard with the £2. We need to win with skill and trickery, says Richard. I'll take a win off anyone's backside, man. I don't care right now. Any win will do. Thank you so much for the £2. Hey, the lovely crazy cat ladies in the house. Evening, Wolfie. I think we're looking in control. I think, although I have not enjoyed it as a spectacle, if we take the kind of the Forest goggles off for a second, I think Nuno goes into halftime very happy with that. I think he'll look at it and think, right, we've stifled them. They haven't been able to create anything. They are exactly where we want them. And I think Nuno will be happy for that to continue for another 10, 15 minutes into the second half. And then look at bringing on some of the changes. So from a tactical skeptical is exactly what Nuno would have wanted. It is probably playing out to how he'd hoped. Now, the question is, can he then implement some changes that will trigger, a bit more oomph in the attack? So we'll see. I think the change needs to be a Dominguez for a Jota or an Elanga for me. And then Gibbs White needs to buck up a little bit, man. He needs to start influencing games. He's got aura in it. All the opposition fans see him as Mr. Aura. So he needs to start imposing himself on this game. This is a good chance for him to grab the net game by the scruff of the neck. Stopping MGW with a stupid flick would be a good idea. Yeah, he's done a couple of those. Anderson playing well, especially when he was in the 6 covering for Yates. Yeah, but he did have one sloppy pass himself as well, mate. That could have cost us. There's been a few sloppy. Einar had one as well. There's been a few sloppy ones. Right, I'm just going to nip to the loo very, very quickly. I'll be interested when I come back to see what changes you would do at halftime. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good on the throat there. So yeah, don't forget, if you want to buy me a coffee, you can click on that link that's pinned in the live chat. It's not that, Brett. It's not. It's the other one. It's the other one. Make sure you've hit that like button if you haven't already. We've got 550 of you in here. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new, as we're creeping towards 21,900. Right, I'll be literally a minute and a half or so. Get your substitutions in, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, moved too fast. Hold on, let me just catch my breath. Why the hell are the comments not coming through on this screen? Ah, what's going on? Are we still live? What's going on here? Am I still live? Can you not hear me? Okay. All right, hold on. Let me just tuck myself in. All right. Yeah, I just got to turn the camera back on. Boo. All right. So, how long we got left? It should be coming back out in a sec. Hey, Darren, how you doing, bud? Oh. That's got to be the slowest half we've seen this season, says Owen. It was pretty slow, mate. But I do honestly believe Nuno will be happy with those tactics. Did Aina sign a new deal? Not officially yet, no. They're in talks. The noises are positive and everything. All right, we are set for the second half. Let's bring some energy back into it. Players are still not out yet, though. What are you lot saying? Forest on NBC for 2 weeks in a row in the US. The announcers are all convinced that it should have been a penalty on Anderson. Yeah, what do they know? What do they know? Got a feeling we're going to be last on match of the day tonight. Well, let's see what the second half brings us. I did say 0-0, Stuart. I did say 0-0. I could see us cancelling each other out here. We are playing well, but no final third. Bring on Sosa and Ward-Prowse, even Taiwo. Yeah, Wood's been a little quiet, but, you know, he just needs his one moment. He needs his one moment. No one else at Wolfie, but I have a feeling City will come for Aina. Big clubs will be looking at him and Walker is gone. Don't say things like that, bro. All right, the players are coming back out. Let's wake you guys up a bit because it has been a bit of a dry first half. Let's do it. You Reds. All right, we're set for the second half. I think it'll be us to kick off. Look, the first half was boring as a football lover, but tactically, I'm telling you, it's exactly what Nuno would have wanted. It will be Forest to kick off the second half. From what I can see, there's been no changes. Arsenal and Liverpool dropped points, max points today. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That would be nice. Close the gap on them. I think I'm coming down with the flu, guys. And we are back and underway. And the ball's given back to Sells. He goes long down the left-hand side. Flicked on by Wood. Callum Hudson-Odoi might be able to get this. No, Conser does well. In fact, I think he's fouled him. I think the ref's given a throw in that. No, free kick. Moody with the £5. Had to miss the game tonight. Big shout out to the NHS King Mill A&E. Slight accident with Stanley this afternoon. Come on, you Reds. Hope you're all right, buddy. Shout out to the NHS sorting you out. Hope all is well, buddy. Thank you so much for the £5. He's the old Stanley knife, mate. You gotta be careful with those. Villa have the ball here. Put some hearts on Moody's super chat. Show him we care. Show him we care. And stay away from the Stanley knives. Here comes Villa with Diego Costa on the halfway line. He plays it to Kamara. Laid off to Pau Torres. Headed clear by Einar. Yates was a bit slow to react there. And he's given him a free kick. Just about in shooting range, I'd say here. Probably about 35, maybe a slightly more out. But it was Murillo clipped the ankle there of Duran. Who hasn't swiped the talons at that like button? Very good point. Please don't forget to hit the like. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. With like 3 away from 300 likes, get those likes up. Glad you're okay, Moody. Good to hear that, bro. A lot of discussion going on here from the Villa fans. There's a lot lining up for this ball. They've all split away. They've left it to Dinia. I don't think he'll take it, though. He does raise his arm. He does. He clips it. Oh, that's dangerous. Morgan Gibbs-White. Stop overdoing it in the box. Alf, thank you for the coffee, bro. Appreciate it. Honestly, I don't know why he's trying to skill players on the edge of the box. He got away with it there. But my God, that is not the right place to do it. Ball's back with Martinez now. Play to Kamara. He goes out wide to Pau Torres. He's got Dinia in behind the line here. Ainar's out of position. The ball's crossed in. And Murillo has to just hoof it over the bar for a corner to Villa. Forest lost their shape there. Milenkovic was playing him on. And again, a bit of calmness there. I think he could have got a better clearance away. I work with Villa fans and they all smell. Here comes the corner from the Cloughie side. Don't know what Hudson-Odoi's doing there. He's marking nobody. I'm not quite sure. Ball's whipped in towards the near post. Flicked on towards the back post, and Einar should be able to accelerate out here against McGinn. He does, and he's fouled. Well done, Einar. Wins the free kick there. Morgan Gibbs-White's not happy with something. He thinks it should be a yellow card, and I actually agree with him. There's a cynical tackle from behind. Ref's not having a great game. And it'll be a free kick to Forest here. Don't forget, we'll have the player ratings where you guys get to decide your votes on the players straight after the match. And I'll be on Never a Foul at 8:30 tonight. Hopefully gloating about a win. Anyway, Milenkovic with the ball. Anderson to Milenkovic. Back to Anderson. Look, normally when Gibbs-White gets this much moaning from you lot in the chat, he ends up scoring. That was poor by Nico Williams. That's what? I thought you handballed it there. It's a free kick. Kamara cuts back, lays it off to Tillman. Back to Diego Carlos. He plays it to Kamara in between the lines there. He's got a bit of space. Goes out wide to Dinia. Back to Kamara. Switches the ball across. Shez, thank you for subscribing. Kamara lays it off. Again, there's no real pace in this game. Damn, you've worked out my tactics with MGW, says Phil. Exactly. McGinn's offside. It'll be a free kick here to Forest. Come on, guys. Get us up to 21,900. If you're not subscribed, it's completely free to do so. Hit that subscribe button. Forest Mella with the €10. Thank you so much. For us to win this game will be won by free kicks or corners. So JWP, imagine. I would take anything, mate. Thank you so much for the 10 euros, bud. Forest have the ball now. Thank you again for the 10 euros. Einar on the ball, plays it into the channel. Back to Einar it goes. It's very pedestrian, the pace of this game. Morgan Gibbs-White goes for a Hollywood ball. It's bang on the money this time to Nico Williams out on the left. Goes back to Milenkovic. He finds Einar. No one in the channel. Dominguez has to lay it off to Yates. Back to Dominguez. He'll probably lay it off again here. Instead, he turns, looks around. Gives it to Milenkovic. Where's that pace that we had at the start of the season? Those counter-attacks. Here comes Hudson-Odoi. Cuts inside. Whips a ball in. Is poor. Is straight at Martinez. And he claims it. Very, very slow-paced game. Ball's laid off to Diego Carlos. Wood staying high up. Trying to block out the channel pass to Pau Torres. I feel like Nuno's seen that at halftime because Pau Torres has been that trigger and they still find it. And Yates there battling with Kamara. Kamara comes out on top. I preferred Highline Villa, to be honest. So did I, mate. There was so much space. Don't forget, Villa have lost their last 3 away games, but are 3 wins in a row, all at home. Here comes Villa down the left. Kamara to Pau Torres, back to the halfway line. He clips a pass into the middle, finds Rodgers. Rodgers, edge of the box, plays into Matty Cash. It's blocked by Nico Williams, goes behind for another Villa corner here. Was he offside? He's onside. It'll be a corner. Nothing too much to get excited about in this game. Villa plotting something here at the far post with 4 of them lining up. Our Forest picked up on it. Here comes the corner. It's whipped in. It's deep. It's a free shot. And Duran, what the hell? Misses his first shot. Then goes for a sidewinder bicycle, slightly overhead kick. Skies it over the bar. Who's been our best player in this game? Probably say maybe Nico Williams. Be a goal kick to Forest. They've taken it already. Here comes Nico Williams down the left-hand side. Lays off to Murillo. He finds Anderson. He's being pressured there by Matty Cash. Goes back to Murillo. Murillo's had a decent game as well. Gibbs-White coming too deep again. Now Murillo with the ball. He finds Anderson. Now he's gone deep. Lays it into the path of Milenkovic on the right-hand side. Milenkovic to Einar. A lot higher up the pitch now. Cuts inside. Back heels it to Yates. Crossed in. That's a decent cross. It's headed away. Phil, thank you for the 199. Everyone's calling for JWP. Interesting. Appreciate it, Phil. Here comes Anderson, though. Forest with the spell of possession here. Finds Nico Williams down the left. Plays it to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Cuts inside. He's pushed. Loses the ball, but it comes back to Murillo. Murillo squares it to Yates. Yates out wide to Einar. Just played it behind him. Had to check his run there. Dominguez back to Einar. Back to Dominguez. He's boxed in here. Does well to keep the ball, but is forced back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic now looks around and he passes it to Murillo. Crosses the halfway line. Looking for someone to come short. Quick 1-2, Morgan Gibbs-White. Then clipped over, poor, blocked by Diego Carlos. Here comes Pau Torres now. Again, no pace at all from either team in this game. Everything at walking pace. If the team injects some pace into this game, they'll end up on top. Ball played into the channel. Duran blocked. Here we go. Forest might be able to inject some pace here. Gibbs White on the ball. He's got Hudson-Odoi outside of him. Puts it into his path. Into the box he goes. Cuts into the edge. Thinks about a shot. It's blocked. Comes back to Nico Williams. He's thinking about a shot. He has a shot. Cuts across it. Goes behind for a goal kick. Just wide of the post. Better from Forest. Why? Because a little bit of pace was injected. Callum Hudson-Odoi is too selfish once he cuts in. There was never a shot on there. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Diego Carlos has got the ball. No one's going near him. He's not passing it. Finally, he's passed the ball back. If I'm Nuno, I'm looking at some subs to inject some energy into this game. I think I've moved more in the last 5 minutes than any of the players on that pitch. It feels like it finishes 0-0 or there'll be a goal one way or the other. Well done there by Yates. Now Dominguez can break here. Can he inject some pace into it? He finds Hudson-Odoi. He cuts inside, looks for his angle, finds Anderson. There's a crowd in front of him. Morgan Gibbs-White leaves it because he's offside. Lazy again by Gibbs-White to be offside when he's looking across the line. But Forest get away with it. Anderson picks it up. It'll be a throw into Forest. I don't know why Gibbs-White has been given to Villa for some reason. I honestly think Gibbs-White should probably come off, man. He's just not. He's not at it today. Throw in for Villa. How is the Villa throw? I have no idea. Konsa will take it. Plays into Rodgers. He spins Anderson really well. And then runs into Yates. Ref lets it go. Yates lays it off to Anderson. He finds Hudson-Odoi out on the left-hand side. He goes to the byline, goes outside Konsa, crosses it in. He's fouled, surely. It'll be a corner to Forest. Better. He went outside him. He was becoming too predictable with those cut-ins, and Konsa was caught napping there while he went outside him, forced Konsa into a slide. I think it was a foul, but either way, it's been given as a corner. That was a foul. Stuart, you bang on. Anyway, it's a corner here. Elliot Anderson will take it. Waiting for the ref to sort some stuff out in the box. Milenkovic, Murillo, and Gibbs-White conjuring up a plan. Murillo with a huge shove on Dina there. Why is he hugging him, man? Here comes the ball. Anderson whips it in. It's decent. It's on the line. Is it in? What? No. The line. It's not across the line. It's whipped back in by Anderson. How did that not go in? How did that not go in? I need to see it back. It happened pretty quick. Ball was whipped in, flicked by Morgan Gibbs-White, headed by Dominguez of all people, and somehow or other backwards. I don't know how Martinez got a hand to that. Bloody hell, what a save. You got to give him credit there. It was behind him. It's not crossed the line. Wow. And then Diego Carlos cleared it. It'll be another corner to Forest from the other side now. He was either lucky or good there. Anderson takes the corner. It's whipped in. Headed by Yates. Straight at Martinez. Oh, I don't know how he got to it. But where was the reaction from the rest of the players? The follow-up. Someone would have had a tap in. Rodgers with the ball. Gibbs White fouls him. Gibbs White's kicking off at the ref. Be a free kick to Villa on the halfway line. We need some subs, guys. I just feel down the left-hand side has been all right. I don't think Callum Hudson-Odoi's played too bad. I think the right-hand side needs retweaking for me. Gone back to Martinez here. Plays it out wide to Pau Torres. Back to Martinez. He's just like walking around his box here. Back to Martinez. He's stuck in his own box. He's trying to find Pau Torres. Eventually he does. Villa just walking it forward. Now a long ball goes in behind. Anderson loses the flight of it. Rodgers picks it up. Brushes off Williams. Back to Rodgers. It falls to McGinn out wide. This is dangerous here. Edge of the box. McGinn's clipped it in. God's sake, man. Duran scores a header. Out of nothing. Out of absolutely nothing. It's 1-0 to Villa. Cross whipped in straight on Duran's header. Almost a free header. I think Sells could do better because that looked to me like it was in the middle of the goal. Looked to me like it was in the middle of the goal. I need to see it back. I don't know if it was in the corner or not, but it was sloppy all round, to be honest. There's a who put the cross in there? It was McGinn. Yeah, it was. I just need to see where this went in. I think Sells could have done better. I think Sells could have done better there. The goal's up. If the members want to see it, exclamation mark goal. I think Sells could have done better there. It was central. It was central. Let's see what happens. I think Nuno's taken too long to react to some subs. It's in the middle, Wolfie. Keeper should have saved them. I agree. Rob's going to be all... Let's see how Forest react. Williams lays it off to Murillo. Dominguez finds Anderson. He's crowded out. Morgan Gibbs White gets the ball, finds a gap. Handball. Ref doesn't give it. A nice tackle by Murillo there. Anderson picks it up, drives forward. Nice feet. Edge of the box to Gibbs White. Don't shoot. He does. It's blocked. Yates does well there. Nico Williams. Bit of energy now from Forest. Hudson-Odoi. Edge of the box. Play it out wide. He does. He finds Nico Williams. He goes into the box from the left-hand side. Cuts in. Shoots. Good shot. Well saved by Martinez. Throne was taken quick. It's gone back to Murillo. Forest forcing them back towards the back post. Brought down by Wood. Terrible touch. Goes behind for a goal kick. We at home never attack until behind. Yeah, suddenly Forest have injected some energy into the game. Morato coming on with Silva. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We don't tend to react well. We'll probably lose this now 2-0, so. I don't get these substitutions, to be honest. I reckon it'll be for Dominguez and who? Oh, Villa are pushed here. They get away with it. Forest suddenly pressing. This actually infuriates me more than the goal. Why weren't we doing this beforehand? Foul. Morgan's well. Ref's not giving it. Forest come away with the ball. Hudson-Odoi down the left-hand side. Cuts inside. Pen! The ref's not giving it. VAR. Not a massive protest from Hudson-Odoi. I'll need to see it back. Here comes Anderson. Plays it in to Dominguez. Gibbs White cuts the ball forward. Laid off. Wood. Handball. Gibbs White. Dominguez blazes it over the bar. I need to see that back. I need to see that back. I don't know. He kind of steps on the Villa player's foot. On Duran's foot. He steps on his foot. I don't think it's a pen. And the subs are on. Murillo's off for Morato, and Yates is off for Jota, which will mean that we stick to the same formation. Jota will go on the right. Dominguez will push back into the middle. Oh, Cass is in the chat, is he? You just worry about your Manchester derby. Goal kick to be taken by Martinez. Plays it short. See you at 8:30, mate. Murillo's injured, man. He looked like he was limping off. Josh can't wait. Josh has got no shame on him if he shows up. Here comes Villa. Kamara plays it into McGinn. Einar holds him up, but he turns him. And he gives the foul for that, man. It's a free kick to Villa. Halfway into the Forest half. Taken quickly. Villa come down the left. Dinia lays it off to Rodgers. Cuts inside. Gives it to Kamara. Clipped over the top. Oh, well done, Milenkovic. It's not cleared enough, though. And Jota's straight in there. Forces Villa back to the halfway line. Jota. The ref gives another foul on Jota. Foul on McGinn there. I'm not quite sure that's a foul. It'll be a free kick to Villa, about 35 yards out, just on the left-hand side there. Let's see how this back two holds up now with Milenkovic and Morato. First time we see him in a 4. Remember, members, you can see the goal if you want to. Exclamation mark goal. Ball's whipped in. It's deep. Matty Cash heads it towards Sells. He claims it. And then he's fouled by Duran. It wasn't really a foul, but he's gone down. Well, he's booked him for it. Oh, unlucky Duran. I don't think there was much in that. I mean, he does obstruct him, but get on with it. Be a free kick to Forest. It's still just under 20 minutes to go. Morato to Dominguez, who's now playing as the 6. Is it to Nico Williams? To Hudson-Odoi into the channel. He finds Anderson. Anderson tries to nutmeg Tillemans. And Anderson tries to claim a foul. He comes away with the ball somehow. Loses it. And then Morato's missed out. It'll be a throw into Villa. My only worry with Morato is he does like to step out of the line quite a lot. He could leave a gaping hole there. Get on with the throwing. Give him the ball, Hudson-Odoi. Trying to be taken on the halfway line by Konsa. Ball thrown long. Oh, Anderson fell over there. Matty Cash is through here. And then Einar bubbles it out wide to McGinn. McGinn with... Oh, he's turned him. Byline. Crossed. Milenkovic just about keeps it alive. And then Einar should have cleared. Now he's boxed. Ends up in the goal kick. There's some beef here with Einar and... No, it's all... There's a piggyback going on. What the hell's going on there? It's all shits and giggles right now. That save, man. Huge turning point. Here come Forest down the right-hand side. Dominguez. Back to Gibbs-White. How Gibbs-White's still on this pitch, I have no idea. Dominguez to Einar. Hudson-Odoi switched back into the middle here, into the deep 8. He runs straight through the middle. Go on, son. Just inject that energy. Lays it out wide to Jota. Hudson-Odoi now whips it in. It's a deep cross. It might fall to Anderson. He scuffs his shot, goes behind for a goal kick, man. Oh, we just can't shoot. We can't shoot. For those who haven't seen the Martinez save against Dominguez, we've put it out for you. Exclamation mark goal, if you remember. That literally changed the game in the course of a couple of minutes. So go check it out. Exclamation mark goal. MGW slipping Nuno weekly envelope. Some subs here from Villa. Wally Watkins is coming on, as is Inana. Duran is off. And Tillemans is coming off as well. So check out that Martinez save if you haven't seen it. It's unreal. You do need to be a member. It's only 99p. If you want to be a member, support the channel. 99p for the whole month. Gets you all the goals, all the emojis, all the badges, all the early access to the videos and all that good stuff. 99p. That's all it is. Exclamation mark member. One word. Martinez with the ball. He chips one wide right, finds Konsa. He approaches the halfway line. Pressed by Hudson-Odoi and forced back. Hudson-Odoi's not played bad this half. Laid off to Martinez. He then chips it again to Konsa. Pace has gone from this game again. Forest had a little flourish for 2 minutes after they scored. Inana plays it to Kamara. Inana swings it out wide, finds Matty Cash on the right-hand flank. He goes all the way back to Konsa. He goes back as well. Forest damn well pressed. Forest still holding this goddamn shape. They've got to start pressing, man. They've got to start pressing. We're losing Nuno. Change the instructions, man. Use the D-pad. Yeah, it was a good save, Keith. Villa now just pinging it around in between the Forest players. Inana to Kamara into the Forest half. Laid off to Kamara. Ball played in between the lines. Morato out of position. He worries me a little. He does that a lot. Kamara. Forest can't get the ball. Forest can't get the ball. Because we're so deep. And there'll be a free kick there as Wood, who I forgot was on the pitch, fouls the Villa player. I think you've got to bring Taiwo on. Just change it up a little. Wood's been absolutely anonymous this game. Ball laid off. Under 15 minutes of normal time to go. Rodgers up against Elliot Anderson. Turns him inside out. Slips on the ball, though, and Morata can come away with the ball. Plays it into Wood. To Anderson. To Morata. Back to Nico Williams. Little loose pass there, but it should be fine to Milenkovic. Einar on the ball. I don't see us scoring, guys. Oh, that is a terrible pass by Morata. He got lucky. It'll be a throw into Forest about the halfway line. And Elanga coming on for Dominguez. What that means for the shape, I have no idea. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna put Elanga up front? Let's have a look at where he comes out. Unless let's see, Elanga's gone out to the right hand side. So Morgan Gibbs White's gonna drop into the 8. Morata on the ball, squares it to Milenkovic. Einar to Elanga. Take him on. Plays it to Morgan Gibbs White. Nice ball. Oh, Jota with a terrible pass, but Einar retrieves it. Anderson into the middle. I don't really know the shape. It's almost like a 4-2-4 right now. Gibbs White out wide. Gibbs White has gone deeper. That's a nice ball into Elanga. The ref's not given a foul. And it'll be a throw into Forest. I thought Elanga was fouled there. You're not half wrong there, Gary. But Elanga injecting a bit of pace there. It'll be Einar to take the throw in. Going to be a long throw in. Please, can we finally score from one of these throw-ins? It's launched in. It's headed back. Morgan Gibbs White. Such a weak header, man. Straight at Martinez. He's got no purchase on it. No purchase on it. I mean, he was backtracking to get it, but I think he may have had time to bring it down there. Einar misses the header against Wally Watkins. Oh, Elanga gets away with it. Ball's punted forward. Nice control there by Einar. Elanga into Einar. Back to Elanga down the wing. Lays off to Einar. Forest look a little more balanced now with Elanga on that side. Morgan Gibbs White. Don't do too much there. Anderson plays it out wide to Nico Williams. He cuts inside. Back to Morgan Gibbs White, who is playing deeper now. Elanga laid off to Milenkovic. Everyone in the Villa half right now. Just about 10 minutes to go plus injury time. Terrible pass by Morgan Gibbs White. Man, now Villa can counter attack. And Morgan Gibbs White is going to have to play it right back. Gibbs White now out of position. And now Anana's just charging straight through the middle. It's bubbled. Can Einar recover it? Not quite. It's broken to McGinn. Out wide now to Wally Watkins. Lays off to McGinn. Is clipped towards the back post. Matt Cash is there. Oh, Durant can't quite connect with the header. Goes all the way out to Kamara. Back to Konsa. To Anana. Back with Diego Carlos here. He punts the ball forward. Good header by Milenkovic. Nice turn by Gibbs White. Lovely outside of the boot. Can he keep it in? Just about. Here comes Hudson-Odoi down the wing. Cut inside. Do it, son. Lays it off to the edge of the box. Gibbs White fakes a shot into the channel. Elanga's in behind. Murillo! Probably his first touch in the game. It's gone in. It's gone in. Elanga got in behind. Finally, it's only taken 12 months of me asking for Elanga to get in behind the defender. He does. And he just squares the pass straight to Wadinho. And he's got a tap in from about a yard. Lovely counter-attacking football. Morgan Gibbs-White found the ball, laid it off to Elanga. Oh, is he onside? Is Elanga onside? I'm not sure. Wood is definitely onside. Is Elanga onside? I don't know. His right arm looks offside. I don't think Elanga's on. He might be. He might be. Dinia's big butt might be playing him onside. His butt is huge. He's in a crouched position. This is so tight. I can't call it. I can't call it. Elanga's arm's offside, but that doesn't count. It's where they take it from the shoulder. We know this ref is on the books. Oh, they're zooming in here. I think he's onside. It's just, is his body leaning him into an offside position? This is so tight. I can't call it. I can't call it. Which probably means they're going to give it as offside. There's no air. They're still just zooming in, trying to draw the lines. It's just taking forever. It's all about the size of Dinier's butt here and where they draw the line from. It's still going on, guys. They've zoomed in. Now they're zooming the camera angle in. I can't call it. I literally can't call it. I think they're going to give it as off. This is ridiculously too long. If it takes this long to check it, then what's the point? They've said offside. They've said offside. Offside. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. VAR is a Villa fan. The offside goal is up for the members! Exclamation mark goal. It's unbelievable. It's been given as offside. I can't. They took it from here. From here. This is where the discrepancy comes, is where on the sleeve do you take it? Have a look at it. Exclamation mark goal. See what you think. Wood was definitely onside. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Here come Villa, though, down the other end. Well done, Milenkovic cleared forward. Wood was on 11 goals, been chalked down to 10 now. Hudson-Odoi down the wing. He's got Jota outside of him. Couple of step overs. Lays it off to Jota. Jota back to Hudson-Odoi. He finds Nico Williams. Hudson-Odoi cuts in on Matty Cash. Fakes across. Cuts back out. Whips it in. Flicks behind. Should be a corner here. It is a corner. Forest need to score from here. I'm not convinced that's offside. The goal. I'm going back to that goal. Corner coming in now. Forest crowding the middle. Here comes the ball from Anderson. It's whipped in. Headed away. Edge of the box. Nico Williams. Goes out wide to the right. Into Morgan Gibbs-White. Chipped in. Milenkovic scores! Ball chipped in from Morgan Gibbs-White. And my captain, fantastic Milenkovic, puts it in the net. Now, is it offside or not? Who knows? Who knows? Martinez is down injured, faking it. I don't know if I'm allowed to celebrate anymore. Let me look through this. The ball was whipped in, headed away by Digne, came out to Williams. He then runs wide. Morgan Gibbs-White is 100% onside, clips the ball. There's nothing wrong with it. That's the goal. That's an absolute goal. And then Martinez literally catches the ball and takes it into the back of the net because of the power of Milenkovic, the power of the Serbinator. Lovely, lovely mess up there by Martinez. You guys are going to love seeing this goal. The ball from Morgan Gibbs-White was exquisite, finally. And there's no way they can call that offside. And Forest are now in the ascendancy. The goal is up, exclamation mark goal. Go check it out. The Beast from the East scores. Martinez is still crying away. Technically, Forest have won this 2-1 because I'm still not convinced the other one was offside. Check the goal out there. You need to be a member, only 99p, exclamation mark member. You want to see the goal, exclamation mark goal. One word. As in the symbol, exclamation mark. Ball played forward. That's terrible by Nico Williams. I don't know if he's been fouled. Morato cleans up and then whips one down the line. Jota Silva heads it down. Anderson cuts the ball forward. Woodinho heads it. Well done to Anderson. No, lost out to Kamara. Now the game is fully opened up. Digne out wide on the left. Cuts the ball into the channel. McGinn's in behind here. Milenkovic gets a block on. Sels has to flick it over the bar. I think he thought about catching it. Mid-air decides to change his mind and flick it over. Oh. It's a corner to Villa. Keep your heads, Forest. Keep your heads right now. 1 minute of normal time left. There'll be a lot of injury time because they took so long on that VAR. Miguel would have caught that. Corner to Villa. Concentrate, Forest. Concentrate. Here comes the corner. Whipped in. It's deep. Sels punches. Catch it, Sels. Anyway, Einar flicks it down the line. He's got the pace. That's it, Einar. But he runs it out. He runs it out, man. He runs it out. Unreal. Sels could have caught that, man. 100% could have caught that. I don't know what they're checking. The sub here for Villa. Barkley coming on. And Maatsen coming on as well. Digne off. And Kamara, thank God, is coming off. He's been their best player. This game's got tense, guys, man. It's been like a dead game and suddenly pure tension. Oh, sorry. There's 7 minutes of additional time. It should. I think it says it at the top there for you guys anyway. Throw in taken by Villa. Launched down the line. Over Einar's head. Milenkovic does well. Einar to Anderson. He clips the ball clear. And now Woodinho presses. Pau Torres plays it forward to Barkley. To McGinn, sorry. Out wide it goes. Now suddenly the momentum swung back to Forest. Forest should have had him under the cosh. They're letting Villa off here. Einar doesn't... he's backed up here by a Maatsen. Into the corner. Clears it long down the line. Jota tries to flick it. And then the ball goes all the way back to Martinez. Ball headed upwards by Anderson. Wally Watkins gets the touch on it. Villa now in the ascendancy. McGinn plays it into the channel towards Wally Watkins. Wally Watkins pushed off the ball, but they keep possession. Watkins now lays it into the path. It's poor, and Anderson gets it to Hudson-Odoi. Doesn't control it too well, but gets away with it. Drives down the middle, and that's well done by bloody Matty Cash. And then even better by Elliot Anderson. Ball play down the line. Forest can break here. Jota down the left. It's a bit wide. He's had to correct his angle here. He cuts inside. Lays it off to Elliot Anderson. Nico Williams with the shot. It's terrible. It's blocked by Villa. Now they can counter-attack. Morato steps in. Cash very lazy there. And Forest on the attack. Ah, that's poor by Hudson-Odoi. Now Anderson's got the ball. He's won it. A byline. Cross. Cut. Goal! Finally he scores. 2-1 to Forest. Elanga. Let's go. Let's go. That was all because of the work rates there of Elliot Anderson. Gets it to the byline. Cuts it back. And finally, Elanga scores the goal. Let's go, man. What a turnaround. Let's just check because there could be VAR stuff. Ball's picked up here by Hudson-Odoi. Anderson does fantastic on Matty Cash. Then takes it to the byline. Lovely cutback. There's nothing wrong with the goal. There's nothing wrong with that goal. Boom. In she goes from Elanga. What a turnaround. Nutmegs Martinez, man. The goal is up. Exclamation mark goal. I think they're going to check if Anderson fouled Matty Cash. I don't think there was anything wrong with that, but we know this ref's on the books. Whew, I can't handle this. Big Willie's coming on for Forest. I've lost my voice. We've still got to do the player ratings after this. I'm then going to go and cook Cass, even though he doesn't support Villa on Never a Foul at 8:30. And it's Callum Hudson-Odoi, sorry, that's come off. Milenkovic has gone into the middle. Bolly's gone to the right. I've lost my voice, man. I've literally lost my voice. There's still 3 minutes, I think. I can't count. 2.5 minutes to go. Where were the Villa fans? I've seen a few Villa comments in the box about tears and shit. Where are they now? Ball out wide. Villa attacking here. Rodgers with a nice turn. Morato, fantastic there. Jota lays it off to Anderson. Anderson into Jota. It hits his buttocks, man. And Villa get away with the ball. Pau Torres on the halfway line. Guys, don't forget, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new here. It will at least kill a few seconds for you. Here come Villa, though. Here come Villa. Forest is standing off them. Konsa with the ball. Gives it to Barkley. Cuts to his right. Forest just holding their shape. Tokyo, thank you for subscribing. Barkley out wide to the right-hand side. Oh, Einar blocks him off. No foul given. Finally, the ref wakes up and does some proper work. Here come Villa, though. Everyone pressing into the Forest box. He squares it to Konsa. Konsa out wide to Matty Cash. He cuts inside. Lays it off to Konsa. Into the middle it goes. And Barkley, he drives forward. Volley out of position. Morato's there. He clears it long. We're into the final few seconds. Oh, nice by Jota. Not quite. Villa still have the ball. Remember, all the goals are up for members. Exclamation mark goal if you members want to see it. Ball played into the box. Volley's down. Through. Volley recovers. Lovely volley. Lovely Big Willie. Well done. And then freaking Wood falls over. And Jota Silva's been assaulted, but the ref plays on. Constance dancing through here. Cleared up and not good by Morato. It's a mess. It's a mess. Clear it, Gibbs White. He gives it the old heave-ho. Goes out for a throw-in on the halfway line. 10 seconds to go. Ball's back in on the halfway line. Goes across to Pau Torres. Whipped out wide. There's seconds remaining here. Blow the whistle, bitch. Blow the whistle. Bolly blocks it. It's a throw-in. Blow the whistle, you bitch. Blow it. Throw in here to Villa, deep in the Forest half. This is it. This will be their last chance. Maatsen to take it. Wipes the ball clean on his shirt. Launches it in. Big Willie heads it away. Elanga brings the ball down. Gets it away. Ref, blow the whistle, man. Villa win it back, though. The ball's whipped into the box. Wood flicks it towards the back post. It's picked up. Just do something. Oh, crap. Matty Cash crosses the ball in. Big Willie clears it to the edge of the box. The shot's lined up. But McGinn over the bar. It's over the bar. It's over the bar. He's giving them so much time. We're just going to play till Villa score. That's what's going to happen here. Just blow it, man. Nuno looks nervous. Don't worry, Nuno. My pants are now brown as well. Don't worry. The flags are waving in the crowd. The crowd seems so much more calmer than I do, man. Sells take the goal kick. Surely that's it. Ref, blow the whistle, bitch. He's still not even looking at his watch. Elanga flicked on. Barkley picks the ball. What is this ref doing? Ball's cut out wide. We're still playing here. Nico Williams clears it. Barkley picks it up on the edge of the box. Anderson, fantastic from Anderson. Now that Forest counter, he blows the whistle. Woo! How the... What an end to one of the driest games I've seen ever. That's not good for my heart, man. That's not good for my heart. Forest win it. The ref blows the whistle. It finishes. Forest 2, Aston Villa 1. Forest go 4th in the league. 4th in the league. Unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes there at the end. Forest had to score 3 times to win this game. 3 times. And we are now 4th. Forest are 4th. Wow. I mean, where do we start? Where do we start with that? Seriously, my God. Where are the Villa fans, by the way? Where are them mouthy Villa fans? They wanted tears. Here you go. Collect your own tears in that. Collect your own tears in that. I've got to say, those second set of subs that Nuno did absolutely turned this game on its head. My voice is gone, man. My voice is gone. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. What the hell? Now we got to sit through and do the player ratings. Woo. Unbelievable. Wow. Wolfie, you must remind Cass he gained European football for his dusty clay. He was in here running his mouth off. Toshi, thank you so much for subscribing. Guys, Guys, if your blood pressure is through the roof, calm it down by checking you've hit that like button. Thank you, Red's Fire. Just like Red Fire, make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. Unbelievable last 10 minutes of that game. Unfreaking believable. We're going to kick this over to the player ratings. I don't even know where we start, man. I don't even know where we start. The player ratings should be in the chat for you now. Get your ratings in. I mean, how do you rate this match? How do you rate this match? I mean, seriously, it's a crazy one. So get your player ratings in. We'll be live there in a couple of minutes. Catch your breaths. If anyone wants to grab me a quick coffee now, the link's still pinned in the chat for you. So grab us a coffee. I'm going to just catch my breath for a second, and we'll be back with the player ratings. You don't have to go anywhere. This will auto redirect you, or you can click on the screen that pops up. It finishes Forest 2, Aston Villa 1. We'll see you over on the player ratings in just a sec. Come on, you Reds.